That misses. And the count is 3-1. Cruz in position. And there's one away. One out man at first. Here's Acuna now. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. One and two now on Acuna. Hit hard, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer. One down. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at second. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Digging in, Connor Griffin. And the right-hander's 3-1. There's a strike.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Next pitch is outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the air to left center. Harris moving under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And now it's Brandon Lau. This one smacked out to left center. And the inning is over. Top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. And a big swing and a miss. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So, man aboard. Here's Acuna. And there's one down. Here is Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 5-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it. Side enough because
Thomas Harrington takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. B-Ray coming to the plate now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
First baseman.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And it's fouled away. High fly ball, right field. Acuna settles underneath it. Out number 2. Joey Bart up here. 2 down, nobody on. That's a ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna should have this one. And that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That's a base hit and a man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And now he steps off the rubber. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. That's towards center. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball. That's inside.
On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. And there are 2 outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner takes off, pitches high. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Pitch misses. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out. Here comes the throw. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit. Two on, 1 out. Now fly ball to right center. Harris drifts towards it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the fourth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. That one hammered but pulled foul.
That's a ball.
Misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
And foul ball. Misses inside. Full count now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. Mason Montgomery gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. All loaded up. Drake Baldwin. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one at triple digits. Montgomery. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming.
Can't reach it. Should score at least 2.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 on, 1 out.
Nope, that's inside.
That one misses, and the count's full.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience.
He's got it. Both runners tagging. Runner from third comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes.
Ball 2.
New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
This one in the air right field. Acuna after it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Lau at the plate.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcast. This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. In there safely.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ryan Reynolds here. Swing, and he popped it up. Dubon under it. And there's 2 down.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3. So 2 down. This is Joey Bart. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Two now. In the air, right side of the infield. Acuna on the run. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
Now pitching.
Isaac Matson taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And now it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Lau. Throw to first, safe. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Center fielder Michael Harris II.
1-1 now. Cruz running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, stepping in, Jake Mangum. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
Third baseman Jared Triolo.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Connor Griffin will hit next. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-4. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Popped up. Riley settles under this one. And that ends the inning. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases and they add on. It's 10-4. Matt Olson up to the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a slider. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit.
Well, he's
that's
just
it.
given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe
That's
the pitching
ball
coach
3.
go out there and talk to him just a little.
Fouled off down the right side. And there's one away. 2 aboard with 1 out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Here's a 1-1.
Tough
That's
spot
ball
right
2.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
that's
If you
out.
leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. Full count now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop. Mauricio Dubon.
For the Pirates, number 64.
The 1-1. There's the strike at the knees. Two on, 2 outs. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. Well, we go bottom 6 to the plate now for Pitt.
Now pitching for
Dylan Lee on a pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Pirates.
Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a sac bunt here. Olsen. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The Buccos trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Here's Joey Bart now. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mike Yastrzemski. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot. Back to the top of the order now. And now here is Austin Riley. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. O'Hearn settles under it. And the first baseman makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Outside low, ball 3. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Acuna runs. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now Drake Baldwin. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now, Jared Triolo. Ball to strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that is foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back to the top of the order, Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on that one. So up next, Ozzie Albies.
Ball. That's inside.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That
Ball.
one misses. Ball 3. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Popped up. O'Hearn under this one. Takes it in for the out. Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves.
Left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that one almost hit him. Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So here's Riley now. 2 on, 2 outs. Line, and that's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that's the third out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the eighth. O'Neal Cruz digs in now.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 45, Tyler Kinley.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 here. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Brandon Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's hard hit on the line. Mangum takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Matt Olson down.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That misses, and it's 2-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Up next for Atlanta, the
Drake
designated hitter,
Baldwin
Drake
getting ready to hit. Chris Davinsky on the pitch here. On the ground, right side. Griffin for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. The 1-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Here's the 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. Takes it in for the out. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Strike 2.
That's a ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Kinley is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. Strider with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Michael Harris the second will hit next. Next offering is fouled back. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
In plenty of time to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Left field, Yastrzemski on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Sean Murphy. No score here in the second. Pitch is in the
that's
dirt.
low. Ball.
And that's ball 2. Just
That's
off
it,
the
ball.
inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Into the outfield, base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's
Just
inside
missed.
ball.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. A 1-1. And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Kyle Tucker. Schwellenbach, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's saved. The 2-1. Mookie on the move. That one to first. He takes it on his own. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Will Smith to the plate. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back here in L.A. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley. And he swings through that one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Riley. Relay to third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And it's into the gap. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pajes should have this one. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay, save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Here's Matt Olson. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Murphy now. Hard hit right side. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. 3-1. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. On to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for
him. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with the plate. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there. And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. That's outside.
That's
full count now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Then there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Oh, he can't squeeze it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Austin Riley.
No, that missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Pajes under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Digging in, Michael Harris the second. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Braves trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Sets him down looking. Bottom of the 4th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to the dish is Freddie. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up.
Runner on the move. They pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's a 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. That K is his. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Number 70 into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll touch them all. Here is Matt Olson. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Edmund to Betts at second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Sean Murphy. Next offering misses. Ball 2. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
To Betts at second for 1. What a double play that was. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. And there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
That's ripped. Base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. First and second, one out. Tommy Edman now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Runners on the move. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out. Runner at second. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
No, that's in.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. And ball 4 to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 2 on, 1 out. Betts. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Here's a 2-1. That's down and in.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Hesung Kim. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. That gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That misses.
Ball high.
Ball 3. Laser to the gap should score the run. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. That one
That
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And the count is even 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Hung up in a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Brusdar Grotterol takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one handled to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
No, that's down. Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
That's a base hit. Here comes Olson around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Runner on at first with one gone. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. And it stays fair to third. And he's out easily. But they do get a run. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, center field. Pajes makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in L.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 62, Gabriel Fernandez.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Dubon to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings and misses. That's the third. We're at the top of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is hammered right field. Back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Up next for Atlanta.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong.
That's a base hit. Run scores. That gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Foul ball there. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman.
Brock Stewart on to pitch out of the pen here. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 8th. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Drake Baldwin digs in now. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball to strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
And the count is 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now the DH, Ha-Seong Kim. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Atlanta Cat. Sure. Sean Murphy. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Edwin Diaz. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Edman. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And it remains 2-2. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Alex Vesia. Here comes Austin Riley. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. So 2 down. And the batter now, Michael Harris II. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Yoel Payons.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. 2-2 now. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mookie Betts, the next to hit. 1-1 now. On the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Kyle Tucker. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. Schwellenbach with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.